Hey, Brett and Chesh here. Hey, buddy. So the last 4 nights I was doing splits. 2 nights were side splits or box splits, and then 2 nights were front splits. And my right leg is saying enough. So I'm gonna take a break on that, and I'm gonna work on my shoulders because I don't want to get behind on that. So what I'm gonna do is my regular shoulder routine. This is a great routine. If you sit a lot, this is a great way to open up your chest. I'm gonna open up my shoulders. I'm gonna stretch my arms. So it's going to be a really great combination of stretches. And I'll give you a quick summary and then I'm going to go ahead and do it. So the first one, I'm going to do a pose called wide dog. Now, the form, if you don't use the bench, in this case, your feet are more than mat width apart. So you might go wider, you might go a little bit narrower, but they're pretty wide. Your hands are also close to your body. And then you reach down and you go into here. Now, I did the poses like this for a year, and it really is great for the hamstrings the way I've done this. This is a great hamstring stretch. But this pose can also target between the shoulder blades. If you elevate your shoulders a little bit, at least for me, this allows me to target between my shoulder blades, and I still get a great stretch of my hamstring. So double whammy. So that's first pose. Now I'm going to do that first. Tonight, I'm going to do the hardest pose last. So I'll then switch onto the ground. I'll do what's called pretzel arms. This is going to really encourage me to pull my shoulders apart and get a nice stretch through here. So it's going to pull my shoulders apart. And it's also going to do some nice stuff on the outside of my arms. So on the ground, on my stomach, I'm going to put one arm in front of the other. So this is asymmetrical. I'll do it twice. Right hand in front of the left, elbows at least together, hopefully even maybe crossed. And then I'll just put my chin on my arm. It takes a while to get used to breathing, and you do get used to it. Eventually, believe it or not, this becomes a really comfortable pose. You use a timer, you will fall asleep in this pose once you get used to it. Wonderful pose. And again, it's asymmetrical, so I'll do left arm in front of right after. Okay, then finally, the hardest pose of the entire classic science of stretching set, cliffhanger. So again, prone, reach up, hands so far apart. You can go wider, you can go narrower. I'll go about here. Make sure your hands are equal, and then I'm just going to drop in and hang out here for 5 minutes. This is an intense stretch, and normally, or rather, I used to do it first, but I find that if I do it last, I get to a whole other level of deepness. So anyway, that's my plan for tonight, and I'm going to get started. Talk to you later. I'm going to get a drink of water first. Okay. Actually, I'll get a little slight. Alexa, 5 minute timer. Hello, Josh. I can't do anything right now because I'm actually using my arms, buddy. Socks are sliding. Rather, my feet and socks are colluding to slide. Do this. I might give up the hamstrings to keep this right here because that's really good. Let's see if I can keep it while I raise my hamstring. Alexa, stop. Wow, that was a fast 5 minutes. Oh, well, sometimes the pose goes quite smoothly and you don't realize just, oh, how much. Ah, thanks. Hey, buddy. What the tummy is for boot. Yeah, the tummy is for boot. Okay. Oh, let's see. Because I'm coming down to the ground anyway. Stupid sock. Oh, pardon me. In some countries, I'm doing something quite offensive, showing my naked feet. So this is, I guess, at least PG-13. Okay. Let's see. Now, pretzel arms. This is going to stretch my shoulders apart. I'm gonna be on this side of the screen a little bit because of this guy, but here, I'll do this. Okay. Now, seriously, I fall asleep on this one all the time, especially when I'm wearing this thing. So, do use an alarm. Gonna help you, Josh. Okay. Oh, that's nice and tight. Oof. Alexa, 5 minute timer. I can do this during the early part of the form, or pose, whatever, not form. Asana. Okay, you're pushing it a little bit, buddy. Oh, there you go. That's actually good. Doing something to my shoulder. I'm going to adjust a little bit here. I did set a timer, didn't I? Alexa, how much time is left in the timer? Oh, good. Good. I show a timer. Alexa, set the volume to 1.5. Alexa, stop. Are you quite done? No, I guess not. Oh, sometimes right at the end, there's a little extra oomph. Oh, okay. There we go. Now, as I said, asymmetrical. So left in front of right. And part two, I'm going to put this down here. I'm getting tired of hearing the clicking sound in the headphones. You do not hear that, but I do. Let's see, left in front of right. Okay, Alexa, 5-minute timer. Don't bump my head. Don't bump my head. Mm-mm. Don't bump my head, dude. Oh my God. Oh God. It's just too funny to stop. You little fucker. This is some of the best video you're gonna see on the internet today, right here. I'm glad he's not farting. I have a number of superhuman powers, and one of them is I don't have a non-existent sense of smell, but there are a lot of things that I just don't smell. And I don't know about his farts, but some of our dog farts, they're starting to get through my defenses, but a lot of times I don't even notice them. So I might be okay here. Oh, Alexa, stop. That was 5 minutes. Damn, that was fast. Wow, I've got a really good stretch. Ooh, this is going to stay here for just a second longer. We've got just a perfect stretch. I'm getting stretched at the on the outsides of my back, a little bit on my rib cage, even back rib cage. Okay. Oh, but boy, boy, this is going to be tough. This last one is going to be really tough, having done these two poses first. All right. Well, sorry about that. Are you still going? No. Yeah. Oh man, that was good. Okay, so this last pose, it's an intense pose. It's released my trapezius. I think this pose has actually probably done the most to help reduce my stress long term because I used to hold my stress up here. When you hold your stress up here, you tend to also breathe up here. When you breathe up here, you keep your sympathetic nervous system engaged. So by loosening my shoulders, I was able to relax my shoulders and be more aware that I wasn't breathing my belly. When you breathe into your belly, there's just because of gravity, there's more blood at the bottom of your lungs. So when you breathe into your belly, it does two things. One, you get more oxygen into your bloodstream, which means you're going to get more oxygen into your brain. Also, it stimulates the vagus nerve, so it's going to tend to have a upregulation of the parasympathetic nervous system. So deep belly breathing does a lot of good things for you, but it's hard to do that. And if you don't breathe with your belly, you tend to end up getting your muscles up here engaged in breath, which then tightens things, which for me, my neck was so tight. I used to get migraines twice a week anytime I'd fly, which was 44 weeks out of the year, and I'd have headaches daily. And I don't have them anymore. It wasn't because of this pose, it was because of a ketogenic diet. But I still used to have other problems with my neck, and now I've pretty much resolved most of those through years of practice of this particular pose. So, if you're still listening, you're going to see me how I actually do this pose. I have to move this because Chush is in the way. I want my hands to be sticky because after you're about 3 minutes into this pose, if your hands start slipping, it really hurts. So I want to make sure my hands are nice and sticky so I don't slide during this pose because, like I say, it's brutal. Let's see. I'm not gonna hit Mr. Chesterfer. Okay, I'm lying on my stomach. Head's pretty much touching the baseboard. Reach up. I'm gonna make sure my hands are about the same height. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go this wide today. Let's see. I'll do that. Wait a minute. There. There's a nail coming out of the baseboard right there, and I don't want to have my thumb on it. Pardon me. Oh. Alexa, 5-minute timer. Ah, shoot. Oh. Ah, there it goes. Alexa, how much time is left in the timer? I think my left hand's higher. I can't come out that to find out. Oh man, do love this pose, but when your hands start to slip, it's awful. Oh, Starting to hurt. Now, sometimes you're gonna have a bad run. Still, I'm getting the good results, but ouch. I don't like what's been going on. This blows. Alexa, stop. Oh, ah, oh, that was really freaking deep, though. Ah, it sounds like my shoulders don't hurt. They don't during the day. I just, pay for it. Every few weeks, I do that pose, and oh, they generally stay out of pain. Hi, Chesh. Come here. Hi, buddy. Okay, can do just a little bit more here. Oh, shoulders are wrecked. Wow. Oh man. So certainly here on both arms. Sorry, Mr. Chesterfer. Come here. Back of the shoulders, both here. Really feels good. Everything's stretched and everything's sort of tingling. So blood flow, relaxation. Oof. But that pose, if my hand, well, two things. One, my hands were slipping. That's awful. But also just doing it last like that, I'm already so stretched to begin with. That was really intense. That was doing the poses in the reverse order. Yeah. So of the original Science of Stretching program. I'm rambling. No one's listening, but I don't feel like getting up right. Yeah. But let's do this. Let's actually do this pose since I'm still recording. There we go. Hey, mushroom, can I use you for a second? Yeah. All right, so I've officially upgraded this mushroom from decoration to functional prop used during a stretch. Oh, Josh. Oh, no, no, get off. No, 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 no. Okay, fine. Just get through. Get through. You get off my head. Okay, well, enough of this. There, that's better. Okay, now let's get out of this pose. Hmm, that must not have been very long. But, huh, okay. Oh shoot, I've lost track of what I was going to do. Oh yes, I do remember now. Okay. I'm going to use this. Okay. I do this in Tai Chi all the time. There's a version of this. Just using this because my legs are tired. And this is about what I do with my shoulders, not what I do with my lower body. So interlace my hands behind my back. Gonna pinch my shoulders together, push my breastbone up, and look up. Now I'm gonna do something that's a little bit different. Same thing with the shoulders. I'm gonna push my breastbone up, but I'm gonna look forward. So I'm not, my gaze is staying straight ahead. All right, one more each at least. Now I interlaced my hands like this with my right pinky, if you will, on top. I'm going to switch and interlace the other way. So now my left pinky is on top. It's going to feel really weird if you've never done this. Really, really weird. It's actually the first experiential learning exercise I ever learned. Anyway, all right, hands are locked together. I'm not as good this way, so that's why I want to do it. So pinch your shoulders, lift your breastbone, look up, pull your arms back a little bit. Pull my arms up, both away and down, as I pinch my shoulder blades and I'm looking up. Seems like that's long enough. I actually don't know how long. I don't normally do this one, so I don't know how long it's a typical hold for that. That's too active of a pose to really be a stretch. It's more of a transition. Oh, sorry, Chesh. Hey, I got one more, and then I'm going to call it. All right. Actually, I'm going to do the standing version of this pose, which is how I learned it. Same thing, just standing. So I'm going to stand in Wuchi, feet hip width apart, knees slightly bent, pushing my sacrum down and sort of a little under, trying to get to a neutral pelvis. Reach on, look up, bounce hands, elbows, basically a field goal. Push my shoulders back, pinch, pinch, pinch. There we go. Got a good pinch. Lift my breastbone while looking. I'm actually looking a little down. Man, that's a good stretch. And then slow, slow, slow come out of it. All right. And hug yourself in both directions. So what I mean by that is right now my left arm is on the top and I point my shoulders apart. Right arm on the top, point my shoulders apart. All right. And that is it for tonight. Good night. Here, I'm gonna get you. Come here. Hey, you. Mhm. Sit you down, okay? There you go. Ooh, sorry about that, buddy.